My opinion on what some of the most challenging placements in astrology are from a professional astrologer. I have looked at so many charts and I see these themes over and over and over again in clients and people who are in my inner circle membership that have these placements, just constantly kind of going through it. I will say a lot of it does stem from belief systems as well, and how you're viewing these things. Your perspective of life always is in charge of how you experience life and how you can make the most of these things that may be challenging, yes, in the moment, but ultimately are for your highest good in your evolution. And at the end of the day, you signed up for this life with this specific birth chart. So the sooner you can embrace it and see the positives that come from these things, the easier it may go for you. Now let's get into what they actually are. First one, Chiron on the ascendant. Chiron is the wounded healer, and it can tell you about where your deepest wounds and triggers lie and how to make the most of them, transmute them so they turn into your gifts and what you can help others with. But Chiron in the ascendant is like a lot of your wounds are around you, your identity, your appearance. This can show up as body dysmorphia, seriously judgmental or critical of your appearance all the time, depending on what sign it's in, or others being critical of your appearance or you as well. It's almost like you can't escape your wounds or triggers because like they are you. But you make really amazing healers, especially around identity or body issues. The other one is related to that, Pluto on the ascendant. This prompts someone to continually go through transformation of the self, of the identity, of the appearance. Their life is not necessarily meant to be easy because they are here to go to the depths and be reborn like the phoenix time and time and time and time and time again. Another one in alignment with that is Pluto on the sun. This creates a very similar energy of Pluto on the ascendant, but on the sun, it's like your ego constantly goes through a death and rebirth cycle. Almost like you continually go through ego deaths. And you have to really surrender the perceived self, let it die over and over and over again to be reborn. These people make amazing manifestors and alchemists, like great transformation coaches as well, depending on the sign and what house it's in and what else is going on in the chart. But these people really can handle people's transformations because they themselves have experienced it deeply and very intensely. Some runner-ups are Moon square Mercury or Moon square Neptune. Both of those things can make it hard for the person to feel their feelings, communicate their feelings. With Mercury square the moon, that's more often what I see. With Moon square Neptune, it's more so like you're even deluded from your own emotions, and you might even project them onto other people and not see them clearly in yourself. Another runner-up is Chiron conjunct Saturn. This is a really rare transit, very rare to have in the birth chart, but what it creates is like you can't ignore your healing. You cannot hide from your wounds, your triggers, no matter what you do. You have to face your healing and be disciplined and committed to that healing process, whatever it takes, because you just can't ignore it. It's unignorable. Or things will go really south really fast if you ignore your own wounds and triggers. But that person would make a really great healer as well because they've really gone through the ringer and learned what is required in order to have their healing process, and they can share that with others. Do you have any of these? What are your thoughts? Have you noticed any challenging placements that I didn't mention? Let's chat about it in the comments.